Good morning, Hector, Cafferata Eagles. It is Friday, May 30th, 2025. Last day of school in May.
Last day of May here, yep.
Yep. It's day 4 of our specials rotation. This time, please stand as Miss Castro's class introduces themselves and leads us in the pledge.
Go ahead.
Samantha,
Yep.
Jonathan,
Deanne, Ashton, Jalise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Alright, you may be seated. Alright, we're back for our last day of teaching and learning in May, our last day of teaching and learning this week, our last full day of teaching and learning this school year. So a lot of lasts today.
A lot of lasts today. You know, we've been really talking about that reflective piece. You know, that more reflective are, the more effective you are. And, you know, ending the school year and getting ready for that next school year is a great time to reflect right there. We've had a lot of those great questions, so hopefully you've been either discussing those or writing those down in response, maybe saving these writing responses so you can have them, maybe you can look them over the summer ready for next year. And, you know, we have 2 questions left for that you can look at through. So number 9 says, what's one goal you have for next school year? So think about what is that goal that you have for next school year right there. And then number 10, how do you plan to stay motivated and focused? So these are 2 great questions I think right now that you can answer and keep these answers, and as you get to the next school year, come back and revisit what you said here, what you wrote about, that you can kind of motivate you for next year.
And I would challenge everybody to stay focused and motivated by reading over the summer. Like, you have lots of time. Don't spend it just watching YouTube videos and TikToks and, you know, dancing and all that. Read a book. Read a couple books.
And along with that book, every single student was given a summer kit right there. Reading, math, please use that. Those are some great resources in there. You know, reading, math, the booklet is very detailed about what you can do right there. So please, please, please do that over the summer.
What a great way to stay motivated and focused.
Yep, and that's one way you can do that right there. So.
All right. Awesome. I know some people are focused on getting a year older.
Happy birthday to Maya Lashapia in grade 3, and happy birthday Sunday to Boonzi Lashapia in grade 5, and Samantha Trujillo Ibarra in grade 1.
We hope they have a fantastic day. And then what's for lunch today, crew?
today for lunch we'll have milk, assorted fruit, black beans, and nachos or bean and cheese burrito. Instead of the nachos or burrito, you may have an anytimer kit or a Crestwell peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
All right, black beans and nachos or a bean and cheese burrito. If you don't want that, you can have an anytimer kit or an Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Today is our last inflatable party for our live school.
I know today we have 3rd grade. Remember, 4th grade's coming out. They're switching with 2nd grade. Remember, specials are switched. We have kindergarten coming out. Kindergarten and 1st grade switching specials. And our Rise, you have your time. So please look at that schedule that's sent out.
Make sure you follow the schedule so everybody gets a chance to do it. Exactly.
You know, we had also, I know, last day for tickets. If you have tickets, put them in the buckets today because we're going to announce on Monday the winners right there. So tickets, get those tickets in today.
And then just a reminder to all students, if you have any library books, any Chromebooks, any Chromebook chargers, make sure you bring those back to school so that we can get those checked in. You don't want to get charged for those.
Yep, I believe today's the last day of backpacks.
And today is the last day for backpacks as well. So, yep. Okay. All right, it's Friday, so you know what that means. This is our last call-in and win of the year.
All right, let's see who it is.
All right, if you know who this person is, please dial extension 215. 215. This is going to be a hard one. If you know who this is, please dial extension 215.
Well, the hair is the same.
Blonde hair, yep. So somebody with blonde hair, that is the same. Yep. I will say this, that is somebody that's on our campus that doesn't spend a lot of time in classrooms, but spends a lot of time like outside and walking the halls
getting steps in.
Getting her steps in. Good morning, you're on the air. Who's this? Hello, who's this? Oh, it was a hang up. Good morning, you're on the air. Who's this? Another hang up.
Oh.
Good morning, you're on the air. Who's this?
It's Mr. Zed's class, Miss Riley's class.
What do you guys think it is, Mr. Zed, Mr. Riley?
Officer Bush.
It is Officer Bush!
Yay!
Congratulations to Miss Riley's class. That is Officer Bush
Yep, you can see it.
in
Yep.
Oakdale, New York, which is on Long Island.
Alright.
Okay? And she grew up she was 1 year old in that picture. And she grew up to become a crisis team member in New York, and then she moved to Cape Coral when she was 25 years old. And that's where she became a police officer, and then her parents and her sister all moved.
Yep, I'll move.
And you know, she lives with her dog named Veda.
Veda, yes.
So, yep. All right. So, congratulations to Miss Riley's class. They get a dress down bracelet. Everybody else, don't forget to be respectful, be responsible, be ready to learn. Think about what you can do to stay motivated for next year. And most importantly, remember what, my friends?
Smiles are free. Hi, Miss Castro.